evening and welcome to RTÉ Six One. The headlines. Israel orders thousands more Rafah residents to evacuate the city as it steps up attacks in Gaza. Disharmony at Eurovision as Dutch act is expelled from contest and Bambi Thug misses rehearsal over urgent situation. And in sport, Manchester City moved 2 points clear at the top of the Premier League. Pep side beat Fulham. Israel has ordered thousands more Rafah residents to evacuate as the army steps up operations around the southern city where more than 1 million displaced people are sheltering. It comes as Hamas has released a video in which it claims one of the Israeli hostages it's holding in Gaza has died.
Abu Muhammad al-Radi and his family of
making it what to do it.
We came out for his late godmother, Eleanor. I'm wearing my wings for all our LGBTQ plus members of our community who are out there, but also the wider community to say there is hope, there is light at the end of the tunnel.
The events like this make sure that there's always somebody at the end of a phone, there's always somebody there to support people when they're in need and when they're in crisis.
The 5-kilometre walk or run got underway shortly after 4 o'clock this morning.
There are 51 new walks taking place in Ireland this year, out of 180 in total. But it's no longer just an Irish phenomenon. Walks are taking place in 14 countries around the world for darkness into light.
In the Phoenix Park, the darkness ebbed away and the runners and walkers began emerging into the light, many ecstatic to have made it across the finish line. Organisers estimate that around 100,000 people took part in Darkness into Light events across 4 continents this year. Joan O'Sullivan, RTÉ News.
Time for all the sports news now. Here's Eamon.
Thanks indeed, Eileen. Good evening to you. Well, in the Leinster Hurling Championship, Carlow have produced a major shock. They have just drawn with Kilkenny 120 apiece. In Parnell Park, meanwhile, Dublin got the better of Antrim in what turned out to be a high-scoring encounter. The Dubs winning 332-118. An important win for Micheál Donoghue's side. Well, there's a big game in the Munster Hurling Championship tonight. Well over 42,000 expected to be in attendance to watch All-Ireland champions Limerick take on Cork, setting the scene from an atmospheric Leeside for us as our Gaelic Games correspondent, Marty Morrissey.
Well, Eamon, I can tell you there is a wonderful atmosphere here outside Páirc Uí Chaoimh because they're coming in their thousands. Over 42,000 people going to be packed into the stadium. Cork have lost the first 2 games in the championship. Limerick have won the first 2. So really, it really is do or die for Cork. If they're going to survive in the championship, they simply have to win. And certainly we're going to look forward to a great game. You're going to see the highlights tonight on the Saturday game, and of course it's also live on RTÉ Radio 1. The question is, will Limerick do it? Yeah! Will Cork do it? I'm going for a draw. That's the only way I get out of here. Back to you, Eamon.
What a man. Now in the Tailteann Cup, London beat Offaly 220 to 12 points, and Tullamore Down were comfortable winners over Limerick. In Brewster Park, Fermanagh eased past Wicklow, the Ulster side pulling away ultimately in the second half, 3-16 to 9 points it finished. While Sligo had 6 points to spare over Wexford, the Kildare-Longford game got underway at 6, as did Leitrim versus Waterford. The Sligo boss is a very happy man tonight. Manchester City have moved 2 points clear at the top of the Premier League. Pep's side won 4-0 at Fulham, and the in-form Vardio scoring twice, once in each half. Phil Foden and Julian Alvarez scoring 1 apiece. If Arsenal fail to win at Man United tomorrow, City could win the title at Spurs on Tuesday night. And that's all your sports news for now. So it's all yours again, Eileen.
Thanks very much.